were 3 words to describe Gunnar Hayes. Tall, dark, and handsome.
Thanks. Could you get the newspaper while you're at it?
He was the perfect man, excluding, of course, his rare disease, hyperphotosensitivity. He could never expose his skin to the sun, or he would die within minutes. Even the moon's light made him nauseous. But tonight, the moon isn't the only thing that will make him sick.
Check, please.
Back in a flash, Gunnar. So tell me, Langston, how does it feel to be a #1 best-selling novelist? To be honest, Oprah, pretty good. Langston, how did you find the time to write such an intricate novel? It never really got out much. I couldn't, actually. I'd rather not get into that. How was your wife? She's wonderful. Oops. Can I call you that? Of course, Langston. Anyone as famous as you can call me whatever they want. How was the wedding? Unbelievable. I gotta tell you, Oprah, I love her.
I loved her.
Gunnar, I'm sorry, I don't know shit. Me and her, man, it was just a quick fling, all right? It was nothing.
So you weren't mad at all when she ended things?
Look, man, I'm sad too, but you just gotta let the cops do their shit, all right?
Where were you last Friday night? Where were you, Joey?
I don't know, it was a long time ago, you dig? I don't know, I was at Sarah's house.
Sarah who?
Sarah Mifflin.
Sarah Mifflin?
Yeah.
And if I asked her that, she'd agree?
Yeah, man, sure.
You think this is funny?
Look at you. You're like some kind of big hotshot, some detective now. You can just go around interrogating people. Well, I got news for you, kid. Can't go around doing this shit without repercussions.
I'm just trying to put the pieces together.
Put the pieces together? Pretty goddamn rich. You know I like you, kid. But some people around here wouldn't like you asking these types of questions. You just don't know what you're getting into. I don't like it much myself. Oh, Gunnar, if you want to talk to someone with some real answers, Elizabeth, she's been fighting with some girl. That Jenny girl. Jenny Potts.
Back in a flash, Gunnar.
The great Gunnar Hayes, talking to me, a little schoolgirl.
Cut the flattery, Jenny. Where were you the night of the 12th?
Who wants to know? You working for the police?
I'm doing this one on my own.
Oh, interesting.
It only makes sense if...
If what? I kidnapped her? Who the hell do you think you are asking stupid questions
Did
like
you?
that? You're serious? I hated the chick, but I wouldn't kidnap her.
Why not?
It's too much trouble.
You're asking me to believe you didn't kidnap Elizabeth Redding because you think it was too much trouble.
Well, that's the best you're gonna get.
I know you, Jenny. And if you did this...
Then what? You'll kill me? Does our private eye have a special interest in this case?
I hardly knew her.
Ooh, that's not what I heard.
What?
Talk to Joey.
You talked to Joey?
He said things got emotional. He didn't like the way you were pushing him around like
What are you
that.
talking about? Jenny, where were you the night Elizabeth disappeared?
You know, I used to think the way you lurked in the shadows was sexy and mysterious. But now I know the truth about you. You're just a freak.
You made a fool of me, Gunner.
Here we are again with Langston Dunlap, best-selling author of the book A Life Noir. So Langston, tell us. We've heard about your book, we've heard about your wife, but what's your kryptonite? Other than the sun? Yes. Well, Oprah, I'd have to say that it's my fear, my cowardice. After weeks of heartbreaking failures, our sorry hero has given up. It seems as if the femme fatale of his story isn't Jenny, but Elizabeth, her shadow dancing just beyond his fingertips. She is his goal, and yet also his demise. The only friend, the only solace that remains for him is the bottle. Something has to change. And a desperate gunner turns to suicide. Not yet, Opes. It's just not right.
Hi. Is this Sarah Mifflin? Gunnar Hayes. I have a question about the night of the 12th. Don't say sorry. Just answer one last question. I know Joey was there. Who else? Who came? Was Elizabeth there? Was she? Who took her home? Who took her home, Sarah? Please. Sarah, please. Did Joey Lapinto leave with Elizabeth? Joey! Joey! Where did you take Elizabeth on the night of the 12th?
Alright, you wanna know what happened to Elizabeth? She's gone, Gunner. Skip town, you dig? She humiliated me. I mean, what am I supposed to do? Nobody breaks it off with Joey Lapinto. Nobody. So, I saw her at the party. She came into my car. Told her some bad things were gonna go down if she didn't leave town. Then I just left her at her house. Now the paper's calling it a kidnapping. Now that hurts me. I'm not a kidnapper. I just asked her to leave and she, like a respectful lady, complied. Big mystery solved. But I got a question for you, Gunner. Why do you care so much anyway? You know, first, you're like the friendly neighborhood mute. Now you're like the goddamn NYPD. I didn't get it. Then, you yelled out that you loved her. And I'm thinking, now this makes a little more sense. But I mean, you gotta know a girl like Elizabeth wouldn't be caught dead with a kid like you. She never loved you. And she never will. I mean, the only reason she ever talked to you was out of pity. You must know that, right? Look at yourself. Friggin' 10-gallon hat. You'll knock off Ray-Bans. Like a poor excuse for Dracula. And what's worse, you're a coward. You're a spineless coward. Who no one likes, no one knows. No one wants to know. You know what you are, Langston?
You're a freak. Well, Gunner, looks like your tale's about to come to an end. At that moment, Gunnar realized that what Joey Lopinto had just said was true. He was a freak, and Elizabeth would never love him. But Gunnar also noticed something else, that he didn't care. He wasn't searching for Elizabeth's love. He was searching for something else. Something he couldn't put his finger on. Maybe Elizabeth didn't care about Gunnar, but Gunnar cared about her, and that was all that he needed, and all that he had to keep him going.
So, what now?
Maybe Gunnar could have explained this to Joey, but he really wasn't worth it. In a world so cruel to him, Elizabeth was the only light in Gunnar's darkness.